What's up, everybody, and welcome to Sick Vic's YouTube channel. This is where I drop my bars, I do my dumb videos, and I will also be hitting you off with some informational ones too. Alright, I know I have two other channels, but I'm doing this one on this channel. Alright, we're going to go over the 20 foods that are harmful to doggies. Alright, these are the 20 foods that are harmful to your pooch. So if you love your pooch and he's a beggar or she's a beggar and you want to be the nice owner, don't give him these foods no matter what. Alright? Because you may give your doggy some diarrhea or worse, kill. So, number 1, avocados. Avocados contain persimmon, which is a deadly, dangerous toxin to dogs. It can cause an upset stomach and can even cause the dog's lungs to fill up with fluid, which leads to breathing difficulties because the symptoms come on rapidly. They are one of the worst foods for a dog to eat. So they're the worst food. Do not give your doggy avocados if you love your pooch. No, or even if you don't like them, don't. Onions. Onions and dishes that have onion in them are harmful because they weaken the dog's red blood cells over time. If your dog accidentally eats some onion, there's no need to rush them to the vet. But long-term onion consumption can lead to a lot of problems down the road. So don't give your dogs onions every day. But if your crazy dog jumps up and eats it, it's no biggie. Just don't give them every day. Chocolate. Now this is the worst. This is bad. Okay, chocolate contains caffeine, which is toxic to dogs and can cause nausea and vomiting. In addition, any caffeinated beverage or food are also harmful to dogs, so it's best to keep them out of reach. So don't let your dog drink your energy drinks. Bacon. Your dog may be Muslim because bacon is not good. Bacon is one of the tastiest foods ever created. It's the best food. Well, for eat, the taste. But the high fat content makes it extremely dangerous for your dog. Feeding your dog high fat foods like bacon can result in digestive problems and even pancreatitis. Alright, macadamia nuts. I don't know who eats those, but don't give your dog macadamia nuts or nuts in general. Nuts in general are bad for your dog. But if you feed your dog macadamia nuts, their hind legs will weaken over time. So, if he gets to it, then, just make sure he doesn't do it again. But don't feed him macadamia nuts. Milk. Milk does the body good, but the human body good. Puppies can easily digest milk, but as dogs age, they lose the ability to digest the enzymes in the milk. Therefore, giving a dog milk or any other dairy product will often result in digestive problems. So don't give them that. Should have hooked the mic up to this. Cheese. Oh man. Just like milk, cheese also has enzymes that your dog can't digest. And aged cheese is the most dangerous type of cheese for your dog. So make sure you don't get that cheese. Sugar-free gum. Alright, sugar-free gum and other products that contain artificial sweeteners and additives can affect a dog's liver and blood sugar levels, which can cause a plethora or other health issues. So don't give your dog gum anyway, because they can't, especially artificial sugar free one. But you shouldn't give your dog gum either or. Grapes. Okay, grapes contain compounds that can cause kidney failure in dogs. They can also prevent your dog from creating urine, which is a known condition known as anuria. Anuria can then cause acute renal failure. Acute renal failure. So don't give your dog grapes, please. Raisins. Raisins are just dried grapes. They contain even more concentrated levels of the compounds that are harmful to dogs. Both raisins and grapes can cause acute renal failure. So do not give your dog raisins or grapes. Yeah. Yeast-based dough. Alright. Yeast-based dough. Bread and other baked food that contains yeast are dangerous for dogs because their GI tracts can't digest it. So keep the yeast away from your doggy. I wouldn't eat that stuff either. Coffee and tea. Alright. Coffee and tea contain caffeine, which is extremely toxic to dogs. A few laps won't hurt your pup, but don't give them coffee or tea intentionally. Your dog doesn't need to get up and go to work or train. And just same thing like energy drinks, like I said, and chocolate. Don't give your dog any of that. Okay, raw and undercooked meat. I know like crazy guys that are badass like to eat like they like to order their burgers medium rare or rare, but your dogs can't eat that. Like people, the average dog can't digest raw or undercooked meat. In addition, undercooked or raw meat often contains a lot of harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli. Raw bones are also dangerous. This is because their bones have adapted to commercial dog food and aren't suited to digest the harmful organisms found in raw meats. I need a drink of water. No. Salt. Yeah, don't give your dog salt. Salty foods are dangerous for dogs because an excess amount of sodium can cause ion poisoning. Symptoms of ion poisoning include vomiting, diarrhea, depression, tremors, and seizures. Therefore, it's best to give your dog a low sodium diet. Also, humans shouldn't take in too much sodium because sodium goes to your gut and you'll get fat and then you won't be able to get like the opposite sex to like you. Alcohol. Alright, this is actually a no-brainer. Obviously, you can't give your dog unless you're an asshole. Alcohol can cause much more than a hangover in dogs. Small animals become intoxicated very quickly, which puts stress on the animal's renal function. Giving your dog alcohol can lead to alcohol poisoning and even death. Okay. Persimmons. I don't know if it's like a fruit. No, it's like a vegetable. Persimmons. All right. Persimmons are much more common in Asia than in the US, but if you frequently enjoy this delicious fruit, make sure you keep it out of reach of your dog. They contain a compound that can form glue-like mass in a dog's intestines that will throw your dog's entire digestive tract and may require immediate medical attention. So that'll throw off your whole the entire digestive tract. So don't give them persimmons. Humans can eat that nasty shit either. Why would we want that? Peaches and pitted fruit. Okay, fruits like peaches, plums, apricots, and cherries are very toxic to dogs because the pits contain trace amounts of cyanide. While it may not harm us, it can quickly cause problems in dogs. Not only that, pits are a choking hazard as well. So I guess if you take the pits out, you can give it to them. But yeah, just don't give your dog. Make sure your dogs don't get to the peaches or pitted fruits. All right, raw eggs, like buff people back in the day. Roar, need my protein, roar. Raw eggs have an enzyme that can prevent a dog's body from absorbing certain vitamins. So feeding dogs raw eggs can cause skin and coat issues. In addition, raw eggs sometimes contain salmonella, so it's best to steer clear of this dangerous food. Yeah, do not let your dogs get your raw eggs, please. Apple cores. Like pits, apple cores also contain small amounts of cyanide, which can negatively impact a dog's digestive system and metabolism. Symptoms may include hyperventilation, seizures, respiratory problems, and dizziness. Garlic. All right. Even just one clove of garlic can wreak havoc on your dog's body because dogs can't digest garlic. Therefore, if they eat garlic, they may suffer with digestive issues and food poisoning. As little as 5 grams of garlic per kilogram of body weight can cause toxicosis in dogs. We recently found more foods that were toxic to dogs and decided to extend this list. We all added foods that are okay but should be limited. Up next are coconuts. Alright, so don't give your dogs garlic, please.
You know why they didn't pick up it?
Why?
Because they closed at 6.
Oh, what closes at 6?
The thermostat place. I was waiting for the book.
Oh. Alright guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell and hit a like if you love your dog. Peace.